Okay, well, I'm waiting on just to go over a couple rules. Now, I can flip other things that aren't video game related to get more money back in the fund. So, for example, movies, other electronics, sports stuff like that, I'm able to flip to put back into the game hunting fund. So it doesn't have to be just games I can flip and build with. Also, for the first month, only the first month, I can go up to $100 in the negative. Now, the last time I did this, I didn't go any into the negative, and that's because, once again, it was a lot easier to hunt back then. It's a little bit harder, so I'm allowing myself a $100, basically, bubble area, but that's only for the first month. Today is December 16th, so as of January 16th, I'm not allowed to go in the hole at all. So that gives me some time to kind of build and flip, and get my grounds there. That way, at least in the beginning, I don't have to miss out on a not big, but a good transaction if I'm a little behind. But the goal of doing this is to show you guys that you can still build a collection in today's day. It is a little bit harder. But what I'm going to do, and the key at the beginning, is buying and flipping as much as possible. So, for example, I do like PS3. There's a lot of games in here that aren't worth a ton of money, but games I do enjoy. But what I'm going to do is take the lot, flip enough to make my money back, and maybe a little bit more, and keep going that way. But stay along for the ride. Make as enjoyable trip and enjoyable adventure as possible. And guys, if you've done this as well too, link and comment below. I like watching other people's challenges do this. Like I said, I did this on this channel previously, so you can check that out. It's pretty much why I started this initial channel, so you can see that at the very beginning. Craigslist Game Finds did this. Retro Rick is still doing this. There's a lot of people doing it. And Phoenix Resale is doing like a GameCube version of it too, so pretty cool, guys. But stay tuned for more. Alright guys, welcome back. Another video today. A little different, but something I've done before as well too. So it's been made popular recently by Retro Rick doing it. I originally got the idea back in the day from Craigslist Game Finds, good channel. And I did a $20 version of this. So basically what I'm going to do is start recording and seeing if I can build a collection off of $50. Now that is more than I did in the past. The past I did $20. The past is a little bit easier to game hunt. So I did $20, and all those videos are on the channel, so you can go back and check those out. There are some incredible finds during that period. A sealed Pokemon Yellow, a Super Nintendo testing station. I mean, the finds were just absolutely incredible with that challenge. So I'm gonna start it again. I'm gonna do a $50 version this time. Sorry, hiccups. But I already have a lot lined up. I was waiting until I had a lot lined up to kind of start this video and start this challenge. That way I had something to start with and didn't just record this intro, then go a week and a half and still not have anything with it. So there's a guy who actually posted a lot of video games like last week that I missed out on by a couple minutes. A couple $100, and he had like GameCube, Super Nintendo, N64, PS2, PS1, and games for all of them. I missed out on that lot, but last night he posted a 38 PS3 games. Yeah, I want to say it was 38. I'm pretty sure I counted from the photo. But it was $40, so basically $1 a piece. So I'm going to go pick those up this morning. The next clip you'll see will be nighttime at my house because I'm picking these up before work. So I'll go over the lot itself when I get home, and I'll also show you the Facebook ad. I'm not going to really be able to record on this meetup because I'm trying to do it real quick, but I'll record the Facebook ad and the conversation so you can see that I am picking these up off of a Facebook deal and I am paying $40. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, ignore the mess in the background, but going over the lot I picked up earlier. Most of them are complete, some are missing manuals. Black Sight's decent one. Mercenary's pretty fun. The 2 wrestling games aren't bad. Soul Calibur. Warriors Rock's not bad. Saints Row 2 is a super fun game, but Guitar Hero Smash Hits is like a $15 game. Episodes from Liberty City is not bad. Midnight Club LA Complete Edition's not bad. And then the last deck, most eventful thing there is WWE 12. Sadly, one of the most expensive games in the lot was missing the disc itself. The Street Fighter. He said it was on another case. He showed up late to the deal, and I had to just rush to work and I didn't have time to look through it, so Sadly, that's just case, but I'm gonna sell a few of these and make as much money back as possible. And the goal is to sell some of this and keep the rest for free. And video game price charting for selling all this stuff, it'd be worth $335. So for $40, we already have our collection up to $335 worth. But obviously we're going to have to sell some. And with games like this, where they're cheaper games, it's harder to move at retail. So I'll have to do a bundle and kind of move it that way and make some money back. Stay tuned for more, guys. What is up, guys? So what I went ahead and did, and I forgot to record this clip ahead of time because I was trying to make things happen just super quick. So this is actually recorded after the event, but it's going to be put in front of it. You're going to see that I go buy a massive wrestling figure collection. Well, at the beginning of the video, at the beginning of the series, I said that I can do other things to flip to put money into a video game collection. So that's something that a lot of people have been doing this collection, have been doing this like $20 collection. So I figured I'd try it myself. And what I did, because if you remember, we were only at $60, because we did go ahead and buy that Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Nintendo Switch game. So what I did is I sold all the other PS3 games. So remember, the original lot was worth like $400. We sold a chunk of them and we got $60, which brought us up to the 70. No, which it was sold. Yeah, we sold $60, so we came up to 80. Sorry. And then what I did was I sold the rest of the video games, the PS3 games, for $100, making us sit at $180 for the video game collection. Now, what I did is I went ahead and went and bought that wrestling lot for $180. She was asking $200. I got it for $180. I'll show you in the next clip what we went ahead and picked up and go over that a little bit more. Second time trying to record this clip. Since I recorded the first time, I started coughing like crazy. I had like a chest cold sinus infection like a month ago, and I still have a cough from it. But picking up a large loose WWE figure lot today. I talked him down to $180 and maybe $50 for some old 80s minifigs if he still has them. But the lot itself is like 130 figures. Even if they break down to like $5 a piece after like fees and shipping and everything, that's $630. So, and I know a lot of the figures in there like $20 to $30 range. There's a $70 figure in there too. So nice lot. I'm gonna pick it up. I'll show you guys when I get that home. And then I'm also going to hit a cash sale while I'm out here, so maybe I can find something there too. Stay tuned, guys. What is up, guys? I'm home now. We're watching some football and going through these figures. So I got some put to the side. Let me go through the bin a little bit in the meantime. Sabu, Ray, RVD, Alberto Del Rio, Eugene, Sky Too Hottie, you got some Roman, some Tommy Dreamer, $1 Million Man, IRS, Bret Hart, I can't remember his name, Kane, Big Show, Grandmaster Sexay, Iron Sheik, more IRS, Vince McMahon, Mark Henry, Goldberg, let's see, Razor Ramon, Drew McIntyre, Scotty Too Hottie, Bam Bam, Terry Funk, Roman, MVP, Shane McMahon, Tommy Dreamer, Cole Jeff Hardy, let's see, Brian Pillman, which is pretty cool, Dolph Ziggler, just in case I don't come across them, the whole Spirit Squad's in here, so that's cool, JBL, $1 Man, Roman, bunch of, I'd say $10 to $20 figures left in here. See more of the Spirit Squad, Rowdy, Goldberg, Cena. Yeah, a lot of $10 to $20 figures still in here. I haven't went through. Some I may be overlooking. I still got a few more passes to go through here. Vader. This is random and cool. Abyss. But yeah, so go through some of the other ones. CM Punk. Now I'm going to. There's a bin of accessories. A lot of these people have their accessories. I got out a lot of the good ones to take photos. I'm going to be taking their accessories off to put back in the bin. Put the accessories back in the accessory bin. The Nation of Domination 2-pack. Ravishing Rick Rude. Elite Series 4 Ultimate Warrior. Kamala. Big Boss Man. I forget which series this was, but Macho Man Randy Savage. Don't know who this guy is. My buddy said he's a decent figure, but I can't remember his name, so I asked him in a message just a minute ago what his name was so I can try to figure out some more about him. Akeem the African Dream. Like I said, guys, a lot of these that have accessories have them with them too. Boogeyman. Brock Basic. Defining Moments Steamboat. Dude Love. Also, I'm taking accessories out. Papa Chango. The Bushwhackers. Armor on sets. Basic set of the Shield. Hulk Steel Ruse Hulk Hogan. Elite 31 Usos. Bruno Sammartino, the Hall of Fame one. Order Elite Finley. Paul Bear. Jake the Snake Roberts, and the two best ones in here. Let's see. That's not going to come out anyways. The Build-A-Figure Michael Cole. Like I mentioned ahead of time I saw this one. This one's anywhere from 60 to 80. It ran up to maybe 100 at a time, so it's kind of crazy. But Michael Cole. And then Ricky Martell. This one's anywhere from like 80 to 140 loose. I kept his piece with him right here that he does have. He's missing his jacket, so probably going to go for about the 80, 90 bucks range. But even if this goes for, let's say, the 90, Cole goes for 60, that basically makes my money back. So, nice tote, bunch of accessories, ton of accessories. So, really, really awesome find. I don't collect loose, so going to be moving pretty much all these. It's going to take a lot of time and effort, but definitely be worth it. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, so now that we showed that, bringing it back to present day, and apologies if I messed up the numbers a little bit. Basically what happened is started off with $50, spent $40 on that that PS3 group, so those PS3 games. Originally agreed to sell some of the PS3 games to Buddy. He's been busy, so I hadn't actually met him for the sale yet. Then I went and bought that Switch game for $10, which technically brought us down to a solid total of $0. And then I went and sold, when I went to sell them the PS3 games, I offered them all for $180. Because I knew that was the number we were trying to hit to get this wrestling collection. So then I showed you the wrestling collection. I did go ahead and make a few sales already. So I did sell the Nation of Domination 2-pack and Ricky Steamboat for $55. I sold the Ultimate Warrior for $15, bringing it up to $70. I sold Akeem, the African Dream, for $20, bringing it up to $90. And then I did go ahead and also sell the Bushwhackers for $20, bringing it up to $110. So the game collection total, well, the game hunting total right now is at $110, and the only game we have is the Scott Pilgrim game. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head off to the post office first and ship off the packages of what we sold. And then I'm going to head to the Toy Depot, a cool store that sells toys and video games here in Fairfield, Ohio. I'm going to sell them this whole collection and see how much I get. At that point in time, that'll be basically a huge, solid start for the $50 game collection. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. So interesting deal. Ended up taking 4 cash and then did some trade too. So pretty nice there in that aspect. What I ended up picking up was WCW Mayhem sealed. Seal is pretty clean. Doesn't really have any noticeable flaws. Maybe right there, the fact the cardboard sticks over the edge a little. I'm trying not to flip it too much. Here, I'll flip it so you can see the back. Pretty clean, no crushing, no tearing. Corners has some minor wear. That's about it. A 7.0 through WADA. Went for $300. So I figured this was a good pickup. So now after fees, because there was, not fees, but I did have to, a couple of the figures I sold earlier weren't factored in with shipping. So that takes us down from 115 to 100 earlier on the earlier figures, plus the 400. So we're at 500, plus this and the Nintendo Switch game. So super, super good start, guys. So basically at this point in time, we have some serious buying power. So stay tuned, see what else we pick up. All right, guys, stopped at a pawn store, found nothing. Stopped at GameStop. I want to get a little more games in the collection for this, especially since we're at 500. I spent 70 here, bringing us down to 430. After I go over the games here, the next clip will be me showing you what we're at, while also showing you the amount we have. So this was supposed to be new at $16.99, but they only had a used copy, and $16.99 for used copy is still a decent deal. It's Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse. It was an Xbox exclusive on the original Xbox. It got a GameStop release for it on PS4, so I figured I'd pick that up. It was $16.99, price starting at complete, has it at $21. Next, I picked up Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. I grabbed this sealed. It was $12.99, price starting has this, I think, at $21 sealed, so not bad. Then this was a cool one. Dying Light Platinum Edition is a GameStop exclusive. I paid $35 for this, which the normal new one costs $35, so the normal new one is going for $35 to $40. I didn't see, price starting didn't have the Platinum Edition on here, which is the big box edition, so I'd assume this is probably $10 more, so probably looking at like the $45 mark. So pick those up for $70. Still have $430 left, and I'll show you how we're looking at the end of the first episode here in the next clip. All right, guys, so just recapping what we have after, it's been like a week and a half of the, oh no, it's been more like a week of the $50 game collection. So the most important thing here, we have $430 cash. That represents our cash sitting here. Now I'm going to start with the only thing not sealed, Stubbs the Zombie. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition. So just to recap, I paid $16.99 for that used. This was $10 new through Best Buy. This was $12.99 used at Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. This is $35 new, Dying Light Platinum Edition. Ended up paying $100 cash on this, and it's the WCW Mayhem sealed. You can see no crushing, no seal tears, beautiful seal. What I'm going to do is put this in price charting real quick. Now, it will be a little inaccurate because there are some cheap sold listings of this where it's damaged. Obviously, this one's not damaged. And price charting didn't have any value in for the Platinum Edition yet. So I am going to price that as the normal edition. In 1 second, I'll let you know what that comes to. So if you put this all in the price charting right now, this all comes out to $230, which I think is pretty accurate because this just recently went on sale like the normal Platinum Edition. So this is still showing up as $50. I think this is going to be the $50 version. So I think that's pretty accurate because, like I said, the Platinum Edition, the GameStop exclusive, which is the GameStop exclusive here, it doesn't have any sold comps yet. So I'm assuming that's pretty accurate. And this is spiked a little high right now because it is a limited run game. And a lot of people who even ordered it through limited runs hasn't got it yet. But Best Buy just went on sale with it. So I think that's a little spiked right now. So that offsets the low cost of this because this pops up as $80. The two copies that sold in this condition new went for about $130. So I think the highness there kind of helps that out. So I think that's pretty accurate. So we're sitting at about a $230 collection with $430 to spend. Keep in mind, guys, we started with $50. So already a solid start. Now, the big thing is I did flip the wrestlers. The idea is you can use $50 to build a collection. It doesn't have to be just off of games. So I know some people may not like that, but you got to use what you know and got to use any opportunity to make some money. But let me know what you've been picking up below. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more, guys.